Okay, students, to learn how to use the grid to help you draw, you are going to get on your iPad and you're going to choose a search engine of your choice. And let's choose Google, and I am going to look up flower coloring pages. Then search it. Okay, I'm going to hit images. You want to pick a basic flower just to start with for your grid drawing. Let's see. All right, so I've chosen this one. You can save it or screenshot it. Okay, once it's saved in your photos, you get back to your regular screen and you look up the Grid app. And I've already started a cat one earlier, and in order to add a new picture, I go to the camera mode and I will go back to my pictures. Let's choose the flowers. Now it's already used the grid correctly, but in case your grid is not correct, you hit the 3 lines over here and make sure that you have row 4, column 4. Make sure that your red and green and blue are all slid down to 0, and you want the all colors all the way up here. And you might need to adjust your line width. You hit the back button and your picture is gridded. So what we need to do is make a grid on our paper, and we want to divide it in fourths. So the best way for me to do it is, this is 9 inches across. 1/2 of 9 inches is 4.5. 1/2 of 4.5 is 2 1/4. And 2 1/4 plus 4.5 equals 6 3/4. Not only do I measure that at the top, I also measure it at the bottom accurately so that it will be easier for you to grid. 2 1/4, 4.5, 6 3/4. I connect those marks together to make sure that I've got an accurate grid. And I use a light line. I don't make it too dark because I want to be able to erase it when I'm done with my drawing. Okay, now I've got my vertical grid lines drawn. This paper is 12 inches vertically, so 1/2 of 12 is 6. 1/2 of that is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. And I will measure the same on this side. 3, 6, 9. Lightly connect my lines again. Okay, now I've got a grid that looks like this grid, and I'm going to work on drawing what is in each box. So if I just start maybe in this box over here, I've got this line not going through the center of those boxes, kind of off to the side. Coming up here, it crosses into this box here and this box here for my leaf. So I'm going to go ahead and concentrate and draw what is in each box. It crosses into that, and right there I'm going to start with, it looks like a flower petal that's going to come out, back in. It's almost going to touch this line here, but not quite. And it is going to go over and cross into this box. Let's see, this part of this leaf comes down and goes right into that next box. This curves up. I'm going to make a curve crossing into that box, and I'm going to bring that curve down there to match up with that. And I have another leaf that it looks like it's going to go almost off the page here. Going to cross there and bring it down to that circle figure. And then about here I have a leaf that's going to cross into this box and all the way over into that box. It's going to come back and cross back into this box here. This point's going to go down to that circle. And then I have another part of a circle here. It goes, makes a little triangle or pie piece into that one, down into this one, and then I've kind of got this zigzagged shape, and then ends right there in that line. Okay, now I've got this flower, or not flower petal, but leaf, starting here on this zigzag, and it goes off the paper, curves back down here, and then I've got a line coming down here as well. Now from this mark here where it crosses this line, I've got like a little circle. It's going this way and that way. I'm going to bring this leaf down to it, and then from here it goes down, makes a little triangle in this corner right here, and this star thing kind of comes out and curves that way. I've got a dark circle here, and I can finish this petal that goes off this page, and I've kind of got this little curvy thing here, and then back up towards this. So I'm just paying attention and drawing what is in each box. And making them match up. With the image I'm looking at. Sometimes it does get a little confusing in here as to where you left off and where you need to start. But just do your best to match it up. There's a little part of a circle here, and it looks like it's got a star coming out here. And this little star piece goes into that box. So I've got most of my flowers in. I have to put in a few more leaves that I see. So I've got to finish this leaf up here. So once I've got my flower roughed in, I can start erasing all these grid lines. Oops, it looks like I've missed something here. This little pointy thing coming out here. But I can start erasing all these grid lines. And then once I have all that erased, you can start coloring and designing and doing your background. Thank you.